Oh! What is up, everybody? My name is Chris. This is Jeff. Welcome to Craft.
So, today, Wandavision, episode number 4.
Yes.
Yeah,
we're moving along.
Yes, it has been an interesting journey. I mean, again, 3 episodes in, and I'm intrigued.
Mm-hmm.
I like the style that they're taking. You know, with each episode, they kind of progress through the history of TV, which is cool. And, you know, one thing is that we're starting to get the feeling that, okay, maybe Wanda knows that she's kind of in this place.
Yeah, I'm going with my theory and our theory from last time,
Yeah.
which is Wanda's kind of creating this world, and S.H.I.E.L.D. or S.W.O.R.D., whoever it is kind of like monitoring her from the outside. We'll see, though.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think that, you know, she's really doing her best to, like, keep everything, you know, so that, you know, like, she can live that life with Vision, the perfect life she was supposed to live. And, you know, now the cracks are starting to show a little bit. So, yeah, we'll see what this new episode brings. I think some big things are going to happen.
Yep.
So sit back, relax, maybe grab some snacks, big bowl of cereal, and we hope you enjoy. Okay,
All
here
right.
we go.
I'm curious to see what era we're going to be in this time. Maybe the 80s, the 70s, or was the 70s last time? I don't know. Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel?
It said Captain Marvel in the subtitles.
Yeah. Whoa.
Okay,
Or is
full
that-
color
is
now.
Is that Geraldine? Oh, is this when after everybody
snap?
comes back after the snap?
Oh, we're getting into We're getting into Endgame, and
So this is everybody when everybody rematerializes, I guess. Okay.
okay, her mom died.
What? You're mistaken.
Oh wait, she came back from being snapped, so time has passed for her. Okay,
Oh, okay.
it's true. They
Yeah.
don't really go into like the snap, like the dynamics of what happened
Right.
right after all the ordinary people. It's cool. I like this.
Was not expecting that, but
Getting right. Yeah, that's good.
cool. I'm excited.
Kind of like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. kind of intermingling with the movies. That's good.
Man, what a long era of Marvel movies it's been.
10 years,
Gosh.
right?
All started with Iron Man.
The OG.
Still holds up to this
Yeah.
day, I gotta say.
Sometimes I just go back and watch like the first one just because it's so good.
Sword
Headquarters. All right.
Sentient Weapon Observation Response Division.
Right.
Okay.
Sentient weapon observation.
Observation.
Interesting.
Okay. Okay,
Oh,
so
so
I
does
guess
she
she's an
work for
employee,
Sword?
sword employee.
Okay. It's all come together now.
Ah, all the answers are being revealed.
See, up till this point, we'd never heard of S.W.O.R.D.
Yeah.
I think, in the comments below, somebody told us what S.W.O.R.D. was.
Whoa,
so it's
Maria Photon Rambeau. I guess that's her mom.
robotics, nanotech.
Nanotech, AI.
Is she the woman from Captain Marvel's daughter?
Oh, I don't
Remember,
know.
like the pilot? Because that took place in the 80s, remember?
Oh, true.
So this could be her daughter.
Oh, okay.
I think it is her
I didn't
daughter.
see Captain Marvel, so
Yeah, that's my theory, guys. I'm pretty sure that's her daughter. I bet you this missing persons case is Wanda taking people from random places and putting them in her reality. Let's see if I'm right. See, this episode has that epic Avengers movie feel.
yeah. Jersey. Gotta love Jersey.
Pardon me, Sheriff. Would you mind repeating your claim about Westview to my colleague here?
No such place.
Saying the
No
What?
such place.
New Jersey.
Reach out if we need any further
Interesting. Very interesting.
So I guess
Hold phone numbers
Wanda
for
set all this
residents.
up.
92.
Why haven't you gone inside to investigate?
Because it doesn't want me to.
it doesn't want me to.
You can feel
Wanda doing her thing. So I guess Wanda's trying to prevent people from going inside.
What's in the box?
Big shiny box. Oh, is that the helicopter?
The drone? Is that what?
Oh, I guess it starts out as a drone, but maybe when it crosses the threshold, it becomes
turns
a
into something
helicopter.
else?
No. I mean, why is it that you have an awareness of Westview? Or me,
True.
for that matter.
Why is it that they can figure, like, they
Outside a
know?
certain radius?
Yeah, I wonder
Oh,
if
see,
they're-
look.
Ah.
Go.
It was
See,
right
it disappears.
But why does it look that way from the outside? Like, why be there at all if it's just her reality?
Well, again, maybe it's just a facade, so nobody bothers to look inside, right? Because from the outside, it just looks like a regular town. So.
Maybe.
Oh, got pulled
She
inside.
Okay. We're starting to realize maybe that happened to other people as well.
Right.
24 hours later, right?
Okay, so I guess that's maybe when they set up the perimeter around.
Yeah, so
the
nobody else
town.
will go in.
Right, and then maybe that's when she gets spit out after that. Oh,
Hey!
hey, she's from Thor.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is kind of what we saw in the last episode, right? You see the lights, right? The emitter.
Sword response base.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe, again, I guess the sounds they were hearing, that Wanda and Vision were hearing in the second episode,
I'm afraid that's highly
or like all the noises happening outside, I guess.
Maybe.
Or the stuff they're sending in.
This is gonna be like Arrival, the movie Arrival, where she has to go in and communicate with Wanda to try to get him out or something. If you haven't seen that movie, great movie.
Oh, it's.
I need a TV.
Oh, okay, so they
It's
can
actually
use it.
watching.
Wow.
It looks like that, like in a. Oh my god,
Okay, that's interesting.
that I didn't expect. I thought it was just like in her head, but that's not what it actually looked like.
Yeah, it actually looks like that for some reason.
Try to find. Someone get me a useful visual, damn it.
The TV.
See, there's
Yep.
an actual studio audience. That's
So crazy that they could see it actually happening in real time, like a show.
Wow.
Huh.
They can actually watch it.
Yeah, that's so weird.
A few years on this planet, but he's dead.
Okay, so
Okay, he is dead.
Official story, he is dead.
Right, right.
So she's broadcasting that out. Interesting.
So you're saying the universe created
The universe created a sitcom starring two Avengers. The universe did, apparently.
Now,
Get me a
what?
transport
Because it
back to
said
headquarters.
the CMBR is like radiation from the
Oh.
Big Bang.
Oh, okay.
So it's like the universe did it for some reason.
Let's go.
I mean, it's got to be Wanda doing this, right?
I mean, her power too, maybe
great work.
Hey, thanks.
also.
it's cool to get the outside view because
Yeah.
in the first episode you see on the TV, somebody watching the TV.
Yeah, and this is the shot we
Yeah.
see in the first episode,
Yep.
right? Zooming out, you see somebody
Okay.
watching.
Cool, cool,
okay,
cool.
Main
okay.
objective is to get any in yesterday.
So what? Deep cover? Monica has to play along.
With whom or else what?
Good, all good questions.
Monica has to play along,
With
right?
who or with what?
It's with Wanda apparently, otherwise she got kicked out.
Yeah,
Experiment?
It's a sitcom.
right.
But why?
Yeah,
Man, we're
exactly.
getting
Why is it a sitcom of all things? That's a good question. I was wondering that myself. Why did it manifest as
So,
that?
you say, this transmitter will mimic the frequency of the broadcast. And if my theory is
Oh, okay. So this is how they talk to her
Oh, okay,
through the
okay.
radio. That's what we heard. Like the
Wanda.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is getting good.
right, Jimmy, you ready?
See, I like this outside view because it just kind of makes it a little less meta and a little more
Right.
making sense.
Right.
See, my working theory is that there's some sort of other being, like universe level power, like the Watcher or something like that, that maybe,
Set all this up.
yeah, maybe Vision wasn't supposed to die in
Yeah.
the whole Thanos saga, so
Right, right,
they're trying to like reverse it or something.
Wanda, can you read me?
Oh, so it was him.
Oh, it was him. So not Captain America then.
Yeah, but the commercials are what don't make sense. If
Right.
Wanda is doing it, why are there
Right, right,
commercials with Hydra on it?
I don't know. Yeah, why is Hydra in the commercial? That's a good question. Because it's possible Wanda didn't create it, but she's trying to maintain it. Maybe she doesn't want to leave. Even I don't know. Oh, oh, the beekeeper. Okay, got it. Wow, that is cool. It's a cool little touch. I like that. So he starts with the hazmat suit and then becomes the beekeeper suit. Cool.
Interesting.
And then, okay, comes through the sewer. Okay.
The way she says no, it's like she knows it's from the outside or something's wrong.
Yeah. Okay, now they're on the last episode that we saw. You can see it in the background. Okay.
Second, Monica is standing right there, and the next she isn't. Someone is censoring the broadcast.
Someone is censoring
there
the
it is.
broadcast. Okay. Huh.
I bet you that's Hydra. Hydra's got something to do with it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, so we're seeing what actually happened? Oh! Oh, she's using her powers! Oh boy. Yeah, so this is how she gets...
Kamehameha!
Yeah, so Wanda really is trying to hold on to this reality as much as he can,
Maybe.
because Vision's alive in this reality, right? See how fake that is? Oh! Whoa! Oh! Oh my god!
The reality is setting in.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa. Got kind of dark there.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Maybe she realizes that if they leave, that
He's dead.
yeah,
I have everything under control.
I have everything under control.
It's all.
It's
It's
all
all
Wanda.
Wanda, see?
Okay. Okay. Wow.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
All right, guys, that was episode 4. Chris, your
Very,
thoughts?
very
What did you think?
interesting. There's a lot going on in this episode, so I had to kind of deconstruct it, I should say, and think about it. So, okay, so what I liked immediately about this episode is it started off with a bang. You kind of get into the middle of the point where all the Snap people come back, you know, and kind of ties back to Avengers, which I really, really like. I was hoping they would start doing that a little bit more.
Right.
And they have. And now we get to basically the outside sense, if you will, of what's actually going on around this whole little Westview town that Wanda, assumingly, has built.
Yeah.
And you know, it's an interesting story because you get the sense of what Sword is.
Right.
Right. I think I think she's the daughter of the kind of the fighter pilot from Captain Marvel, if I'm correct. And that's kind of a cool tie, and I definitely want to see what Sword is.
Yeah.
But I think the thing that I liked about it most is you kind of just get a lot more information about what's actually going on. Because I think if they kept going with this whole, like, you know, sitcom-y vibe
Right.
and this meta Matrix-y vibe,
Yep.
I think everybody would be really confused. So I think this is a kind of a good direction to kind of take a step back and take an outside view of what's actually going on. I really like that. And I think there's a lot of stuff that, you know, in my opinion, like, I think I'm still a little bit confused about, okay, is it Wanda doing it? Because the only thing that's throwing me off is the Hydra showing up in the commercials.
Right.
My only kind of theory is that if this is a broadcast, then Hydra somehow hijacking the broadcast or something like that. I'm not positive, but that's the only reason why, unless Hydra has gotten to Wanda somehow, or she's brainwashed or something. Maybe she made a deal with them to, like, use her powers to bring back Vision. Whatever it is, I mean, I think this episode leaves a lot of good questions, and it answered a lot of good questions, which is good. So overall, you know, I really enjoyed it. I think if more episodes kind of jump between the sitcom and the outside kind of Sword going-ons, I think it'd be really, really good.
Yep.
And yeah, I hope they keep going like this. But for this episode specifically, episode 4, I would say I'd give it maybe a 4.5 out of 5. I really liked it.
Okay.
All right, guys. So that's my score. Jeff, what'd you think?
Okay, so first off, I really liked how this episode kind of filled in the blanks, right? Because again, like you said, Chris, if it would have just kept going the way it was going, super meta, super trippy, I think it would have gotten old pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But this episode sort of kind of grounded things and kind of showed us, like, okay, there is stuff going on the outside, all this stuff happening in real time, right? And we get to see that, yeah, Westview just kind of came out of nowhere. What didn't exist before, and now it's suddenly just kind of popped up, and Wanda's in there along with a bunch of other random people.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm really intrigued to see if, is Wanda the one that made it? Is she just controlling it? Or did somebody else make it, someone connected to Hydra? I mean, I know, the Kat Dennings' character, when they brought her on, she mentioned those CMBR waves, and those are like radiation from like the Big Bang. So it could be some like really powerful being created this place for Wanda, and
maybe, yeah.
Towards the end of the episode, we see that when Wanda like turns around, she sees Vision like dead, kind of almost like a zombie, right? Like that dead version of him. And it was super freaky. And, you kind of get the feeling that, okay, Wanda kind of understands and realizes what's going on now. And she realizes that, okay, yeah, in this kind of version of things, Vision is still alive. And so I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure it stays that way, right? Which is one of the reasons she kicks out, her name's like Monica, right? Yeah, right? So, and again, someone commented that, okay, yeah, it's super heartbreaking to see how hard Wanda's holding on to this reality, because again, the love of her life, right? Someone who really understood her died, right? And this is all she has of him. And so it's kind of like, it's weird because Wanda's not quite the villain, but at the same time, she's willing to do whatever it takes to make sure this reality is maintained. But that's not to say that she is the one that made the reality. So a lot of great questions, a lot of intrigue. The filling in the blanks was great. So overall, I enjoyed this episode. I think, having an in-between episode was good. And I think they're going to kind of go back to the regularly scheduled programming, after this. Right, it's going to kind of progress to the 80s and then stuff now, and at the same time, we're going to know as the audience that okay, they're watching from the outside, right? They're seeing all this happen, so that's kind of cool. So, I would have to agree, Chris. A 4.5 out of 5 sounds fair. It was a great episode. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out with us today. And let us know in the comments down below what you think is going on. Do you think Wanda created this place, or Hydra did, or some like really powerful being created this place and Wanda just wants to kind of maintain it?
Yeah.
Or are we way off and we're kind of it's just all
off.
conjecture at this point. But we're enjoying the ride. We hope you guys are too. Let us know your scores too. I mean, do you think 4.5 is fair? Do you think it should be higher, lower? We want to know your thoughts. But until the next time, we will see you on the next one.
Bye, guys.